guys, Freno1 here, and welcome to my live reaction and review for Black Clover, Chapter 154, Golden Wind. Alright guys, so last week we had Zax and Asta go in and save Mereoleona with one hell of a scary plan. Basically, the plan was to wait for Lil Balmonte, Liar, and the other three elves to combine to a massive attack, which they did. Zax was going to use his trap magic to absorb it, reflect it back at double the power, and then Asta shoots it back at Asta. Asta then whacks it back at him, the double power, back to Zax. He reabsorbs and then relaunches it at 4 times more powerful, back at the elves with Asta's help to launch it back at them. Alright, creating a diversion that was big enough that allowed Asta, Zax, and Mereoleona, who's literally on the verge of death, to get out of there. So I'm kind of happy that Mereoleona isn't dead. I do like her. She's a complete badass. Excuse me. She's a complete badass, and I love her. She's just psycho, and we need a good crazy girl. Right? We need a new Kenpachi, and I think Mereoleona is going to be that. But anyway, guys, let's get into this week's chapter. One thing I've been wanting to find out is what's going on with Mimosa, with Klaus, and Yuno, and all that. Because as we know from quite a while ago, Mimosa, in the group that she's in, she's the only one that wasn't an elf. Everyone else became elves. What's going on? So I've got some pretty high expectations that we're going to find out this week, because we've got Yuno here on our first page. We've got nice green. He goes, the mana power tempts him. Page 154, Golden Wind. Alright, so we've got him just on the front page. I'm looking forward to this, guys. Let's get into this week's chapter. So at the top, we've got deepening corrosion, crumbling peace, a rapid acceleration against large scale reincarnation magic. Alright, so then we've got Yuna. Let's get in. Let's do this. Alright, so it looks like we've gone back where we started. Mission success at lightning speed. Sorry, it's Zora. Zora and Asta's combination technique saves Mereoleona. But what's going to happen to those three that have somehow escaped from the elves? Alright. So we got Zora. Sorry, I keep calling him Zax, but it's Zora. Alright. The escape plan worked. Asta's like, woo, yeah. He's out. See, it's there where we combine our strengths, huh? Ton of coincidence piled up, and it just happened to go smoothly, you cocky dumbass. Zora going in on him. Sooner or later, you're gonna witness something painful. If at that time you can save me, save me. All right. So he's laughing. I think that's Zora. All right. All right. So we got Luck appearing. Oh wait, no, that's Liar. Sorry, Liar appearing right behind him. I'm not gonna let you get away. Why don't you accompany to where light is? Just like this. So there's no time. So it looks like Asta's been caught. Good. That recoil from his magic, my body. That recoil from his magic, my body. So Zora can't do anything. Zora, I'm leaving Miss Mereoleona to you. I'll survive and definitely come back too. He's like, yee! So hurry on ahead and go home. So I just like, yeah, don't worry, I got this shit. Right? He's like, no fucking way. So we got a little flashback. There. I believe that's back when if you don't come back, I'll never forgive you, you fucking brat. So that's Zora going off at Asta. I like it. Alright, so it looks like we're still in the temple there. We got Light, so we know the Light is now officially back. This is the actual Light. The guy who was pretending to be Light actually isn't Light. He's someone else. So this is the actual Light. So this is back where Yuno and Klaus and the other guy is. Same, we got Mimosa here stuck to a cross. Klaus, Hammond, foolish royalty. What a suitable image for you all. So Klaus is there. That's coming from Klaus. They're like different people in both personality and magic power. These are not the same two people from before. So we've got Yuno there. We've got the little wind spirit with him. As expected, it seems he's still not fully aware of his own self yet. Yes, in time, he will come to know who he is. So, looks like Yuno hasn't quite completely reincarnated. Like, he's become an elf, the magic power and everything's there, but he's not quite back yet. Alright, so we've got Liar, so we've got the Spacer, we've got Liar, Asticus. I told you to quit being so rough. What a pain. So Liar's cracking the shit and he's like, wah! And Asta's like, wah! He's falling. Like, Asta? Asta lands on his feet. Like, dude, Asta's like a cat. He always lands on his feet. Mimosa? Asta! Hang on, I'm gonna get you down right now. Wait, I will not permit you to free that criminal's descendant. It's like, Klaus? That fat Golden Dawn guy. Are you serious? You guys too? So Ash is like, obviously Asta knows what's going on. He's like, really? Dude, he's seen it. You no? Dude, look at yeah, looks just insanely too. No way. Cause you're hey, yeah. We do not care about the likes of you. Ugh. So Klaus and the other guy have gone in. Stop it, Klaus. Aren't we both magic knights? So he's going in because obviously he knows Klaus. Him and Klaus are quite close. This body is reacting. So even Klaus's body is still reacting to Asta. Our resentment is far stronger than your relationships. So he's going in. Massive attacks. He's hit Asta a couple of times. Good. Asta's managed to deflect a few of them, but he's managed to get hit. Seemingly he's been hit twice there, I can see. Hey, if you push yourself too far like that, you're gonna die. What a pain. Well, whatever. If we get your grimoire and your sword, we don't really need you. Alright. Protect your sweet little royal friend. And go ahead and die if you want to. So it looks like the guy, Klaus, is going in with his magic. And so is the other guy. No, is it? Not Noel. He must be like, no. And Ash is like, huh? Not yet. I'm not going to die yet. I promised my friends I'd live and come home. I'm not going to let my friends kill my friends. I'm going to live and I'm going to survive and I will become the Magic Emperor. So he's like, fuck it. He's standing tall against literally 5 elves as well. He's doing some similar thing to what Mereoleona, but this time he's actually protecting Mimosa because Mimosa can't do anything. So Yuno's like, Right, so something's going on with Yuno. I don't know why. I can't move. Right here and now, you will die. So they're launching a massive attack at him. Seeming like looks like ice and the metal going in. All right, so something's coming out of nowhere, just destroy it. Like, huh? What are you saying? So I think that's Yuno. Asta. Why do we become Magic Emperor is me? Oh, dude. Promise with a friend. Our convictions unwavered. Black Clover chapter 154. And no way, this is awesome. So Yuno, even though he's an elf, he's going to fight against the elves. Dude, that is epic. That is fucking crazy. I thought they were setting up for an Asta Yuno fight. That would have been freaking hectic. I would have loved to have seen that. But this is just showing. This does 2 things, but I'm going to get that into the review. But anyway, just hang on a second, guys. We'll jump straight to the review. Alright, guys. So chapter 154 of Black Clover. It shows us a lot of different things. And I know a lot of people are going to be pissed about how it ended with Yuno coming in and actually protecting Asta against Klaus and the other Golden Dawn member, while Liar and Light are still in the background, not really doing anything. So basically what ends up, we start the chapter off with Zora. I've been calling him Zach. I know. Sorry, guys. With Zora and Asta carrying Mereoleona and escaping after pulling off an insane plan to rescue her and pretty much catching Lil Balmonte lying them off guard. Getting away, Meriliona saving her life. Liar ends up reappearing behind with his spatial magic, grabbing Asta. Asta then throws Meriliona to Zora, saying, look, take her, get out of here. I'm going to survive this. Don't worry, I'm coming home alive. Right? Then we get a nice little flashback of the little of Asta going, no, we need to save her, yada yada yada. So I couldn't really read that little panel. And then we got Zora basically saying, you better come back alive or I'll never fucking forgive you, you fucking brat. So it's starting to see that Asta and Zora, even though when they first started back at the original, the original tournament, they didn't really get along. Zora kind of just used Mimosa to lure people into traps and stuff like that. Where now there's a bit of respect there. There's a bit of like camaraderie between the two. So we got a development within that relationship. So and also a bit of respect from Zora to Asta. That's pretty huge. Right? Then we see obviously Liar takes Asta. We end up falling in where Klaus, the other Golden Dawn member, and Light are. And we see that Mimosa has basically been captured and she's stuck on a cross. Alright? And we've got at the back, and we get confirmation that hasn't quite fully come to his senses. He's not quite his full elven form like Klaus and everybody else. So they start saying, alright, what's going on? Okay, why? Why is he like that? And then we get towards the end of the chapter, we got Klaus, we got us saying, Klaus, what the fuck? And we start to see what we've noticed a lot is that the bodies are still reacting. So Klaus is still there. Lil Belmonte, these guys who have all kind of like hesitated, even just for a second. Even one of the guys that Meriliona was fighting, he did that as well. So there is still a way for them to be brought back to the humans, so that their human spirit is still in there. Right, so I think that's a lot of foreshadowing for later on that these guys can still be saved. It's just the whole fact of how pissed they are, basically, that the Clover Kingdom is the ones that wiped them out when they were celebrating a wedding. Right, Light was marrying a human woman. She was pregnant. Everything was going good, and then the original Magic Emperor is the one who's slain them all out of nowhere. He ambushed them and killed them all, except for one who took on the name Light and was the one who was behind all of this. We still don't actually know who that is exactly, but we know the real Light is here where we are currently now. Now, where a lot of people might be getting shitty, right, with how this chapter ended, was with coming in and saving Asta. Seemingly he's an elf, but still going against the elves, going against Klaus, going against Liar, going against these guys, saying, no. And the main reason is this shows a lot more foreshadowing that, yes, they can be saved. And the main reason they said, they say the power of friendship. Okay? Yeah, that is somewhat there. I'm not going to deny that. There's a lot there. But we see a lot, especially in the last 3 pages, last 4, with Asta going, not yet. I'm not going to die yet. I promised my friends I'd live and come home. I'm not going to let my friends kill my friends. I'm going to live and I'm going to survive, and I will become the Magic Emperor. Right? So that's what Asta says. And that obviously sparks a reaction from the first reaction we see from for quite some time of, wait, what? And then we got Klaus going, I don't know why, I can't move. Right? So that's another bit of foreshadowing, saying, well, I think we're going to save Klaus. I think eventually Klaus will come back to the human side. Right? So a lot of the people who are very good friends with Asta, I believe like Lil Belmonte, and there's going to be a couple of others that will come back to the human side, even though they're elves. Right? Then we got Klaus and that going in on Asta. And then we have this big wind coming out of nowhere and shattering, and everyone's like, huh? And then we get what seemingly is which we know it's He goes, "What are you saying, Asta? The one who will become Magic Emperor is me." And we see him standing there. We've got the fairy over his shoulder. The wind's going around. Mimosa's like, huh? And Asta's like, what? They're in shock. That's where our chapter ends. So I feel like this ending is kind of good. I do like that ending because we do know Asta and they have a bond that is very strong, very powerful bond, right? They're not just rivals, they're friends, they're brothers, And I know a lot of people say, oh yeah, but this, but yeah, other people aren't as affected, as affected. Very true. Very true. I will admit that. But I think this does make sense because the whole reason of their rivalry is to become the Magic Emperor. That sparked a response from Yuno. Yuno go, hey, wait, no, I know this guy. Now I know where I know this guy. Sparked all the memories. He then gained all his human memories of all the times he spent with Asta, and therefore he kind of came to his senses. Where I feel like Klaus and the others, they just got their memories as elves, as being wiped out by a human until they start to remember all their human memories. And I still think there is a part of that human side. Those human memories are still there. They just don't acknowledge it. Until they acknowledge those, that's when they'll start like, wait, no, we can't coexist. We can't do this. What happened to us in the past sucks. It sucks badly, but that's not their fault. That's the fault of the guys who did that. They should be punished, not these people. So I think that's what's going to end up happening, but I don't think everyone is going to come to. I still think there's going to be a lot of powerful people. I still think guys like Belmonte, Laia, Light, obviously, a lot of them are still going to stay under the power of the Orilla, whatever you want to go with. Rilla is a little Belmonte. But I think guys like Klaus, obviously as we're saying, but I think like Klaus and a couple of other characters will flip. And we will have some elves join the human side to try and quell this. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this all now plays out. The other thing that could happen is maybe the hatred will get to and something will happen and he'll end up flipping again. I don't know. But it's going to be interesting either way. So overall, guys, the art was solid. Art is very solid in this week's chapter. I can see why a lot of people might be pissed about how this chapter finished, but I think it does make sense. We did get a lot of foreshadowing of these elves still hesitating, even just a fraction of a second, still hesitating, right? So I think a lot of them are going to start coming back to the human side. And I think just because of the bond with Asta, his long-time bond, they've known each other for many, many, many years, that's going to be a big thing. But anyway, guys, overall for this chapter, I'm going to give it 4.5 stars. A brilliant chapter. Absolutely love this chapter. Thought it was really good. The art was solid. We've got nice progression. I'm curious about seeing what's going to happen now. And Asta going to fight together, or is just going to take these guys on himself? That's the real question here. We're going to have to wait till next week to find out. Anyway, guys, that is all for me. Let me know in that comment section below what you guys thought. Did you like it? Didn't like it? All that kind of jazz. And as always, guys, I'm Free101. You guys are awesome. Smash that thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, if you enjoyed the chapter. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. It'd be greatly appreciated. We're aiming for 50 subscribers. That's our next target. Then after that, we're going to go 60 all the way till we catch PewDiePie. And as always, guys, I hope you can dingle that bell because it will dangle every time I upload. And as always, like I said before, I'm Free101. You guys are awesome. And I'll catch you guys with another live reaction and review. Peace! Run away!